Hey, what's up? I'm Dominique. Today I'm going to be doing my makeup while I predict all of the 2024 beauty trends for this year. And I'm going to be doing my makeup in the style that I predict is going to be popular this year. I'm going to be predicting what I think is going to be super trendy, but also it's backed up by some research that I've done from what's trendy, what's been selling, what's some new products, all the runways. And from doing all that research, these are going to be 2024's biggest beauty trends for this year. So if you want to get ahead of the trend game and you want to be extra trendy for this year, don't worry, I got you. So let's get ready together as I predict 2024's biggest beauty trends. Let's get started. No. I just spilled Dr. Pepper all over my video notes for today. Ripped my Dr. Pepper and my towel for cleaning off my brushes. Being upset with bangs is way more dramatic, and I'm here for it. So the very first beauty trend that I think is going to be super popular this year is skin prep. But not just any skin prep. Skin prep specifically to wear underneath makeup. I think this year we're gonna see a lot more moisturizers and serums come out specifically made to wear underneath makeup. I mean, I know you know how big skincare was last year. Oh my god, it was huge. So now we're moving past skincare. We're still on the skincare train, okay? We love skincare. But now we're also incorporating skincare more into our makeup, and I think that's what's really going to be what the big trend is. We need skincare 24/7, not just at night, not just in the morning, not just for our skincare routine. We need our makeup to be infused with skincare. And also to go along with that, I think we're gonna see a huge boom in primers. I mean, in 2023, we already loved primers. Primers really had their moment. But like I said, I think we're gonna build on that. I think we're gonna make our primers a little bit better. This primer is a primer that once everyone on social media gets a hold of this primer, this is going to go viral instantly. This is such a good primer, okay? And this primer is similar to what I think would be super popular this year. That's why I say once the internet gets a hold of this primer, it's over with. This is from Glowish by HUDA Beauty, and this is their Blur Jam primer. It's super innovative, and I've seriously not seen anything like this on the market at all. It's kind of like a Tatcha silk canvas in the way that you have to scoop it out of the jar and how it blurs your pores so well instantly. By the way, it does come with this little spatula, so you can just scoop it out with the spatula, and it does kind of have a jelly consistency. It's really interesting, and I just put it all over where I have pores, mainly on my cheeks and on my nose. But the cool thing about this is that it is super hydrating, okay? It feels like water, and it feels like this would be some type of silicone consistency, but this is formulated without silicone. There's no silicone in here, and it just creates the most beautiful canvas with absolutely no pores. It blurs every single pore on your face. I'm not kidding. And it just feels super hydrating on the skin. I'm just going to tap it into my skin and press it just so it soaks in and gets into all those pores. I'm telling you, my pores are literally non-existent thank you to this primer. And that's why I think innovative primers are going to be huge this year. Just like the REFY Glow and Sculpt with the Rolly, that's another innovative primer. And I think we're going to see a lot more brands be a little bit more creative with their primers. Alright, so now skin is prepped, and now I get to move on to my favorite part of my makeup routine, which is the eyes. I'm sure you know the drill by now. I always do my eyeshadow first because I hate when eyeshadow fallout gets onto my foundation, so I always make sure to do my eyeshadow first just to avoid all that. I think this year for eyeshadow, it's going to be a really big year. For the past few years, we really haven't seen anything change in the eyeshadow department. I mean, it's always been the same warm tones, nothing too crazy, super natural and subtle, maybe with some eyeliner. But in 2024, we're gonna switch it up. And I'm so excited because finally, I'm honestly so over the clean girl makeup aesthetic. Is anyone else? I just want to see makeup. I just want to see some color and fun and some, some makeup. Give it to me. Give me all the glam. Give it to me. Full glam. Forget the no makeup look. I want to look like I have a pound of makeup on. So my eyeshadow prediction for 2024 is going to be all the taupe colors. All the taupe, all the cool tones with a little bit of grunge. I've already talked about this in my other videos, but HUDA Beauty came out with this palette, and I'm telling you, this is going to be what the aesthetic for this year is. Like, she really nailed it because all the runways and all the models, they're already having this grungy aesthetic. And I really think that's going to translate over into the eyeshadow industry in a huge way. And also, Patrick Ta had one of the biggest eyeshadow palettes last year. I mean, it took the industry by storm. This was almost in everyone's 2023 favorites video. But in this palette, you have an entire row right here of all cool toned eyeshadow. So I'm going to use a little combination of the Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette and the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow eyeshadow palette to create what I think the 2024 eyeshadow look is going to look like. I will be right back after I create this look to show you what my next prediction is. Here's the eye look that I created, and I'm telling you, it's not going to come together until the lower lash line, so just bear with me and then it will make sense. But it's definitely more on the cooler side with a hint of silver, because you know what is going to be super incredibly trendy this year? Silver. Silver jewelry, silver eyeshadow, just silver everything. You are going to see so many people wear silver accessories this year. It's going to be insane actually, because gold has been super trendy. It's been so long since silver has actually been considered cool and trendy. And honestly, it's my time to shine because all my earrings in my ear are silver. So love that for me. But honestly, that's going to be the biggest trend in my opinion this year, is silver. We're going to see silver literally everywhere. All the it girls are going to be rocking silver, and I'm telling you that. Just pay attention. You're going to see. It's all over the runways. It's all over the celebrities. It's all over the influencers. Are all wearing silver. So now we have foundation. And I have a foundation prediction that I think could actually potentially be a really good prediction. I think foundation sticks are about to make a huge comeback. I mean, the blush and the bronzer stick has taken the industry by storm because everyone loves a good bronzing stick and everyone loves a good blush stick. I mean, you can't go wrong. And it's all anyone ever uses on the internet too. People really love the convenience of a stick formula. They prefer it over cream formulas inside of a jar. So I'm pretty sure foundation sticks are going to be huge this year, especially if a brand comes out with one that just slays. Ooh, people are gonna go crazy for that, I am telling you. So today I'm going to be using my favorite foundation stick and one of my favorite foundations of all time. This is the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick, and I am in love with this baby right here. Honestly, this is a foundation stick and it slays so hard. I'm telling you, this is such a beautiful formula. And if you're someone who might be a little bit intimidated by a foundation stick because you don't think it's going to be creamy, or maybe it's a little bit too drying or something like that, but this is the complete opposite. And you can really customize how much coverage you get from it depending on how much you place on your face. So I always apply it directly to my face from the stick, and then I always blend it out with a brush and it blends out like butter on your face, because that is how creamy this formula is. And it looks a little yellow on me, but once everything comes together, the contour, the blush, the concealer, the powder, everything, it looks so good. It has more of a natural glow finish, and I love that so much because it is a little bit glowy, but it's not too glowy. And plus, this foundation looks beautiful all day long. One of the best long wear foundations that I have. I can trust this one to make my skin look good all day. And then I'm gonna tap it in with my beauty sponge just to give that flawless look. I mean, this really makes a difference. This is a step that I cannot skip, and I do this after every cream product that I apply to my face, and it just makes my skin look so much better. And also back to the foundation sticks and why I think that they're gonna be trendy. Merit actually just came out with that Complexion stick. You can use it as concealer, you can use it as foundation, you can use it as a bronzing stick, you can use it for literally whatever you like, and people are actually loving that product. They come into Sephora looking for it all the time, which is why I think that foundation sticks are about to make their comeback, which is gonna be a little bit crazy. But like I said, all it takes is one brand to come out with one that is super amazing and it's game over. So the next trend that I'm going to predict for 2024 is the trend of velvet skin. So what velvet skin is, it's kind of like this more matte but still dewy look. And it all comes down to how you powder your face. Because I still think this year we're still all about that glow, that healthy, natural glow, but we're still not quite back in 2016 where we don't want to glow like a glazed donut, okay? We want to look more natural but still glowy. But now with this velvet skin trend, I really think that we're going to start loving powders more. I mean, we've already seen pink powders become insanely popular last year. All the girlies were loving to set their under eyes with that pink, bright pink powder. So we're still using powders, except I think that this year we're going to set more of our face than we did last year, if that makes any sense. So what velvet skin is, it's basically the soft matte finish to your skin. But we still want our skin to glow, especially in specific areas. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting my face mainly in the T-zone area, but I'm leaving my cheeks bare. So I'm powdering under my eyes in that V shape, and then I'm bringing it down to my chin. That way I'm hitting my nose as I go down, and my smile lines and my mouth lines. And then I'm bringing it around to also set my chin and my upper lip, of course. And then do not forget your T-zone, especially if you are oily. And I'm just using some translucent powder to do this. And this one is from Kim Chi Chic Beauty. Love her. But basically now I have this soft matte finish, right? Because I'm not too dry because I didn't set all of my face, but I also set the center of my face so I'm not looking too shiny or too glowy. So moving on to the next trend. My prediction for 2024 is that contour is going going to be huge this year. And I'm talking actual contour, not bronzer, contour. Since we're moving into more cool tones and more taupey looks, we also need our bronzer and contour to also match that. We can't have super bronzy cheeks with cool toned eyes. So what I think is going to be super popular this year is cool toned bronzers, which is exactly what contour is. A contour stick is like a bronzing stick, except it's cool toned. So bronzing sticks are warm and contour sticks are cool. So this year, we're going to be all about the contour. So this is a Milk Makeup Sculpt stick, and I am obsessed with this because it is so good, but also it is more on the cool side. It's definitely more of a contour stick, which is why this one is going to be great to add to your collection, especially if you want something more on the cool side. And of course, if you want to be trendy this year, you know? So a contour stick is really going to help you add shadows and really chisel and sculpt your face instead of adding that warmth, making you look like you were at the beach all day. You're just really sculpting that face and giving it a super natural warmth to your skin. And then I'm just blending it out with a brush, and you can see how nicely this product blends out. It's honestly so good. But you can see how it just carves out my face and really adds a shadow instead of giving it warmth. And you still place the contour stick everywhere you would place the bronzer stick, except the only difference between the two is that the contour stick is cool. That's literally it. And you can see how it's not that super bronzy look to your skin. It's more neutral and more cool, honestly, so it just sculpts your face better. And I think that the same thing goes for blush as it goes for contour and bronzing. I think that we're going to see a lot more cool tone blush versus warm tone blush. I think pink blush is going to be super popular still because last year pink blush had a hold on society, but I really think that lavender blush is about to have its moment this year because it's more on the cool tone side, but it's still that beautiful bright color on your cheek. So beware, I think that we're going to start to see a lot more brands start coming out with lavender blush, and I'm really going to be here for this cool toned taupey movement because it's honestly something new and exciting that the industry hasn't seen in so long. And I get very excited about new things in the beauty industry because it is so fun and exciting, especially when we have had the no makeup look be super popular these past few years. I'm just in the mood for something fun. Alright, so back to the Velvet Skin prediction. That goes along with highlight, and I think that highlight is still going to be popular this year, but I think where we place highlight is going to be a lot more strategic. I'm going to place it on the apples of my cheek, and this is really what's going to help make that velvet skin just look a lot more velvety, because with velvet skin we still need to see that glow. Maybe not as glowy as all over the face, but we still need to glow in specific areas, and that's what we will be using highlight for this year. And I think the types of highlighters that we're really going to love this year are highlights that have that beautiful glow from within look versus that glittery chunky highlight look. We want to look like we were naturally born with velvet skin. And one of the last predictions that I have for this year is I think that baking is going to make a huge comeback this year. Baking is when you carve out your face with powder. I love to bake my face underneath my contour just to help clean it up a little bit. I use my sponge to do this, and I just drag a thick layer of powder across my cheek, and then I let it sit like this in my cheek for a few minutes before I dust it off. And this is really just going to help clean up my contour, make it look a lot more sharp. And to me, it's the little steps in my makeup routine that really make a difference, and this is definitely one of them. And I think it's going to be trendy this year because we're starting to move on to more of that grungy look. We're looking like we have a little bit more makeup on from the past 3 years. So while I let this sit on my skin before I dust it off, I have one last prediction for this year, and this is one of the biggest predictions in my opinion that I really think is going to have a chokehold on the beauty industry this year. For 2024, I think that lip stains are going to be huge, and I'm talking actual lip stains. Something that stains your lips. I mean, they're already super popular right now. I mean, the statue ones on TikTok, the ones that everybody has been talking about. I tried to get them for this video, but they have literally been sold out, so I had to use these ones that were first popular before the statue ones. I mean, if you've been on TikTok, you have seen these. These are lip stains that you apply all over your lips, and then you wait for it to dry, and then you peel off this film, and then it actually stains your lips so that you can apply gloss right on top and it doesn't come off. And honestly, I think that this is a genius invention, and every single brand should be coming out with a lip stain right now because they will fly off the shelf. And if I was a brand owner, that's what I would be creating right now, lip stains, because these are about to have a huge chokehold onto society, I think, especially this year. I think we're going to see a lot more of these. So for today, I think I'm going to use this cherry red. And if you're curious about any of these products I've mentioned in today's video so far, I've linked them all down in the description box for you just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. They're all right there down in the description box. So this is from the brand Vanish, and you can get this on Amazon, and it comes with this little applicator which I will be using to apply this. The only downside about this is that it does come in a squeeze tube, so you kind of have to be a little messy with this, unfortunately. Okay, I'll apply it. Ah, yikes, bro. This is crazy. Oh god. I got it all. I got it all over my teeth. Oh no. So welcome to the world's worst application of this product. I mean, I did such a bad job. But I can't touch my lips together because they're drying, and then once it dries, I peel it off. So now I'm gonna sit like this until it dries. Whenever that is. I can feel it start to dry. I think I should have done this color instead. Well, we'll see. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, it's been like 3 minutes. Gonna peel it off now because I'm impatient. I can't wait any longer. Ah! Oh my god, that's so cute. So cute. Oh my god. This is what it looks like when you peel it off. Now for the bottom. Alright, it really is red, huh? They weren't lying. It's red. So now I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and I'm just gonna wipe it off. And now once you wipe everything off, you're left with the stain on your lips and it's not going anywhere. It's gonna last all day long. And I'm gonna do the kiss test for you. Nothing came off. Nothing. Not one bit. Tornado warning? It says there's a tornado warning. Take shelter now in a basement or an interior room. Well, I guess if a tornado comes, then I'll get it on camera because I'm not taking shelter. I'm from the Midwest. A tornado in Florida versus a tornado in the Midwest. I hate those alerts. They literally scare me so bad. Like they catch you off guard and I'm like, anyway, as I was saying, so these little lip stains come on Amazon as a pack. You get sweet orange, watermelon, rose pink, lovely peach, cherry red, which is the one that I used, and sexy red. So if you like these lip stains and you like how they look, I'm actually going to link the Statue Beauty ones down below as well because those ones are a little bit nicer because they actually have an applicator like this. It comes with one, so then you don't have to use that little eyeshadow wand applicator because honestly, that is so messy. I love the product. I love how it works, but applying it that way just sucks. Well, as you can see, it's getting really dark outside because I guess that there is a tornado really close by, apparently. So I'm sorry about that. That kind of sucks. But all I did was line my lips with a lip liner and now I'm just going to apply a clear gloss right on top because that is what is going to be super trendy in 2024. There was some lightning if you just saw that. The super trendy thing in 2024 is going to be a lip stain and then you pair it with a gloss and that is going to be chef's kiss. Alright, I'm going to make this outro really short and sweet because look at the lighting in here. It is so bad. I'm so sorry that this is what it looks like for the final look. That sucks. And that's it. Here's today's final look. This look was created using all of my beauty predictions that I think are going to be super hot and trendy this year. And I absolutely love how this look turned out. But all I can say is that 2024 is going to be the year of cool tones and lip stains. Those are my 2 biggest predictions for this year. And I really think that they're going to be here to stay. And also do not forget the silver jewelry because that is also going to be a super hot trend as well. Let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas what a beauty trend for 2024 will be, or let me know what you think about my predictions. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I had so much fun filming this video of all my 2024 beauty predictions. This was actually such a fun one to make, and I'm very curious to know if any of my predictions are going to come true. So we'll see at the end of 2024 how this video actually holds up. I will be back next week with a brand new video, so you can go ahead and binge watch the rest of my videos on my channel so you don't miss me too much until then. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you on the next one. Oh, and PS, you better hit that subscribe button so that we can become besties. I'm watching you.